these guys, I'm gonna reupholster that. I'm gonna reupholster all those padding parts on the door panels to match the moonroof, that orange. I'm gonna reupholster these seats. I'm gonna eliminate the yellow. I'm gonna do it in blue. Either blue or that orange. They're one of the two. Whatever looks more classy. I painted this car about 2 years ago. About a year and a half, almost 2 years. I have the what do you call it? I have the door handles off to the side. Door handles off to the side that are prepped and ready for paint. Just haven't gotten to it. Been really busy. And I apologize to my viewers and my subscribers for not, making any footage of where the car is at this point. I still got things to do. Got to redo the tints. I'm gonna powder coat the rims. You get these mirrors, these are ready for paint too. And I do want to put decals on it, but not like graphics. They're just gonna be kind of like Mobile One and like Nismo on the bottom and SCR Spec V. Maybe something on the fenders and the top of the hood. There's a few things I still need to catch up on that I haven't quite done all the way, like the inside of these fenders here. I haven't painted them. There's, when I painted the car, I don't know if I want it to be white or blue. And I still got to get the hood. I've been working on this car for 3 years. We're never going to be done. If it looks brand new, it is brand new. There's very few things that were just restored. If it's a factory item, then it was just like prepped and painted. From the last video that I did, which is the video that's titled 600 horsepower capable Sentra, I've done so much more since then. Most of it is tuning. Changed the spark plugs. I went up a step colder. I took everything apart all over again. When I got a new turbo, and I bored out the exhaust manifold, and I painted everything gold, and I painted the transmission, painted it red and silver when I took it apart to do the flywheel and the clutch. I did the seals on the transmission too. All new gaskets when I redid everything. The only thing I haven't done was take the heads off. So this is still built with the same forged internals that it had from when I originally bought the car, which was a total mess. You've seen it in the video before I even started doing body work. But I'm working on the video to where it's kind of like a music video, but it's kind of like a walk around of the Sentra, kind of like what I'm doing now. And I uploaded it to YouTube, which took 2 days because it was 4K, like 60 frames per second, and all the formatting so that it's compatible for online and stuff, and it came out pixelated. but the finished product that I have on my desktop is 4K. But on YouTube, it didn't come out. It didn't come out 4K, so I haven't released it yet. That's why I'm doing this. This is a similar walk around. This engine doesn't leak any oil except for where the return line goes into the pan. Because it's not welded, it's threaded. That's the only place it leaks, and it's just a couple. It's like a drip once in a while. It's not a big deal. All this was taken apart and painted. All that stuff. Thing is clean. The engine was built with forged internals over 6 years ago, so it's been running for 6 years. But everything else has been rebuilt within the last year, or even more recent. Thing's clean. Thing runs great. Shift cables are new. I mean, you name it. Hemming chain, phaser gears, one phaser gear, one exhaust gear, the crank gear. So, just wanted to do a little walk around and show everybody where the vehicle's at so far. But I have plans. I have more plans. Like I said, I'm gonna put racing stickers on here. There's not much to see in the trunk. It's just a regular trunk. I don't have anything going on under here, but what I do have planned out for this car, I've been thinking about rebuilding another engine for this one, or I'm gonna buy a fully built 2J racing engine. It's a turbo built QR25 for the 03 Sentra. They claim to build the best QR engines anywhere in existence. They have a fully balanced crankshaft with a polished knife edge counterweight, fully sleeved block. They use all their own springs and forged rods and everything, and it's promised to make 700 horsepower and rev over 7,000 RPM, like they state on their website. But I still have a lot of questions. I want to know how much boost it can hold and how much boost does the engine need to make that much horsepower. How long will it last? Is it streetable? Horsepower is good for it to be streetable and not overheat. How long would it last? At what horsepower range, for your tune? I got a lot of questions. So this engine's kind of dying on me. I've already been having technical problems with it. So I'm wondering if spending between $3 and $4 grand on a 2JZ racing engine is going to be much better, or should I just build another one on my own? Subscribe and stay tuned, because there's more coming.